Question 1. Find and draw distribution function of y and density function of y in terms of distribution of x and density function of x. First, we can draw the graph of g of x. So we can see when y equals to 2, x less than 0. So the probability of y equals to 2 equals probability of x less than 0 equals to fx of 0. For y equals to 0, x greater than 0 and less than 1. So probability of y equals to 0 equals to probability of x greater than 0 less than 1 equals to fx of 1 minus fx of 0. For y in negative 1 to 0, y equals to negative x plus 1. So fy of y equals to fx of x over absolute value of g prime of x equals to fx of 1 minus y over absolute value of negative 1 equals to fx of 1 minus y. For y equals to negative 1, x greater than 2. So probability of y equals to negative 1 is equals to probability of x greater than 2 equals to 1 minus fx of 2. Then we can get the density function of y. Fy equals to 1 minus fx of 2 times delta y plus 1 for y equals negative 1, and fx of 1 minus y for y greater than negative 1 less than 0. Fx of 1 minus fx of 0 times delta y for y equals to 0. Fx of 0 delta y minus 2 for y equals 2, and 0 for otherwise. And then we need to find the distribution function of y. So we can see for y less than negative 1, fy is 0. And for y greater than or equals to 2, fy is 1. For y greater than or equals to negative 1 and less than 0, fy of y equals to probability of y less than or equals to y. Since y equals to 1 minus x, so it equals to probability of 1 minus x less than or equals to y equals probability of x greater than or equals to 1 minus y equals to 1 minus probability of x less than or equals to 1 minus y equals 1 minus fx of 1 minus y. For y greater than or equals to 0 and less than 2, we can see fy of y equals to probability of x greater than or equals to 0 equals to 1 minus fx of 0. So we can get the probability distribution function of y is equals to 0 for y less than minus 1, 1 minus fx of 1 minus y for y greater than or equals to negative 1 and less than 0, 1 minus fx of 0 for y greater than or equals to 0 and less than 2, 1 for y greater than or equals to 2. And then we need to draw the graph of these two functions. For the distribution function of y, so this is the probability density function of y.